Because hair treatments have become so popular of late, because we finally been to understand a little bit more about what hair loss involves, what are the genetics involved, what is the science behind hair loss, we are able to actually put together genuine, real and accessible and affordable treatments for hair loss, up to but not necessarily including surgical, which is an option, and as I've often said, can be a great option for some people, but isn't necessarily for everyone. And there are many things that you can do before that, things which involve over-the-counters and things that we can do in clinics. So in this video we'll quickly talk about one of the most important treatments when it comes to hair treatment, and that is PRP. Hey, it's Dr Rahman here of the Dr SR Clinic, and in this particular video we're going to be talking a little bit about PRP, platelet-rich plasma, which many of you will have heard of. Very popular a few years ago for face treatments as well as hair treatments. Has been referred to as the vampire facial, which is a terrible term, but because it involves taking blood and taking the cells from the blood, in very simple terms, put it in a centrifuge, injecting back into the face. Now, in terms of hair treatment, very, very useful when it comes to treating hair and specifically rejuvenating hair follicles. You're using your own stem cells to basically reactivate your hair by improving blood flow, better oxygenation, by boosting up the amount of nutrients getting back to the cells, and basically restoring them back to previous generation of hair. Therefore, thicker, stronger, and better hair growth. In combination with other treatments, this works extremely well, and is something that we do a lot of in our clinic. So what are the benefits? Well, the benefits are that you're using your own cells, so it's about as natural a product as you can use. The time taken to centrifuge is about 10 minutes, so from time of arriving clinic, taking the blood, about 10-15 minutes, injecting back into the scalp, about another 10 to 15 minutes. Normal courses are to do a course of 3 treatments, approximately 4 to 6 weeks apart, and then you have a maintenance treatment set then every 6 to 9 months, then depending upon what the response is, where your starting point is. Obviously, the more hair that you are working with to start with, then the better the results will be. And of course, results will vary from person to person. We use this in combination with not only the injectable treatments but also prescribable tablets. Treatments that can be applied on the top. We also offer specialized shampoos for male and female hair loss, as well as being able to provide information on if transplant is something that might be useful for you, then how we can go about offering that. And there are surgeons that we work with who can provide some excellent results on that, and yes, without having to necessarily leave the country to do so. So PRP, if that's something that you might be interested in, we're providing that in Newport, both hair and face. So please come along, book an appointment, and see what we can do for you.